So as usual with our around the world driving around, checking out different traveling places, we always want to check out a place that does really cool stuff. Either it's an exotic pet store, a fun little facility, a museum, a zoo, whatever it is. And here in Albuquerque, there is this brand new exotic pet store called Predator and Prey. They just opened up back in March. They're specializing in tarantulas and in inverts, and they have a lot of really cool bioactive stuff. So we're gonna go check this place out, and hopefully they're gonna show us some really cool animals. Now, this is a really cool little store. As I said before, they just opened up a year ago, and you can tell that they really care about their customers getting the right type of substrate, bioactive material, healthy animals, and their staff are very knowledgeable about all these different really cool things. And when I say they specialize in inverts, I mean they absolutely specialize in invertebrates of all kinds. Not a whole lot of the other different species of commonly kept ones, but even then, they had some pretty nice looking ones. So I had to talk to some of their staff about one of my weaknesses as far as knowledge goes in the herpetile community, and that, or the hobby, I should say, and that is invertebrates.
Alrighty, so there's an Indian ornamental, Pocotheria regalis. These are old world spiders. You have two types of spiders, old world and new world. Your old worlds are going to be a lot more potent in venom, a little bit faster. You can see this is an old world here, and it's got quite the attitude. Don't really want to make it too mad, but you can see it would bite you if you reached your finger in there, and it would not feel too good. Other than that, tarantulas are pretty easy going. They're going to tell you when they're going to bite. They're not going to rush out of the cage and jump on you and attack you or anything like that. These guys are a species you wouldn't really want to mess with because they are an old world with the more potent venom. If we brought out something like a fire leg here, these guys are real docile. I tend not to stick my fingers in there at first just to make sure that they're not going to attack me. Once you test the attitude, you can kind of just get in there. Spiders are really easy going. Yeah, and this here is a new world species, which means it doesn't carry the same potent venom as your old worlds. It's going to be a hair kicker instead, which means they kick these hairs off their butt, and those hairs have little barbs in them that stick into your pores. If they get into your ear or your eyes and nose and lungs, it can be super irritating. That's going to be their main line of defense, so they're slow to bite. Some of them can be a little bolty. These guys are usually the ones that are good for your beginner keepers. A lot more easy to deal with. As you can see, they don't really do much. Maybe get them strolling for you. Very, very easy going. Kind of see already with just the 3 species I have out now, the diversity in spiders is something that you can't really find anywhere else. You got your orange and blue baboon, you have the super crazy pattern with the ornamentals, and then the nice reds and black contrast with your Mexican fire legs.
So what kind of mantis is this?
This is a spiny flower mantis. It's an African flower mantis. They're one of the beginner species, so they're pretty easy to care for.
Beautiful, though.
Oh, very much so, yeah. Most of the time they're white and green. This one's a little bit of a special one. It's kind of pink. Kind of can happen between a molt, so you can have a green and white mantis, and all of a sudden it'll be pink. It's pretty cool, yeah. You see the big purple eyeballs. Yeah, this species also has a big personality, so anytime they, like yesterday when I was feeding, or the day before that, I threw them a cricket, and one of them saw the cricket and threat posed it and got all, yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, they're so awesome. Spiders I'm not scared of, but these guys definitely.
And do you know what species this is?
This is the white spotted assassin. I can't think of the scientific name of it.
That's okay.
Actually, they're super interesting. When they molt, they're red.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not like your usual like white bug. When it molts, it's white. They turn like a reddish yellow. They're super cool bugs.
Oh, that looks really cool.
Maybe we could mark them with meters.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. And then the cricket almost instantly stops, curls up and dies. Their venom is, yeah, this is the only bug that I'm like not curious about getting bit by.
Just gotta let that go for a second.
Yeah, go for it. Striped pictus gecko. These guys are a pretty unique gecko, also known as the big-headed gecko. Not 100% sure on origin off the top of my head, but we keep this guy in the only desert bioactive we have here, and he does great. He's actually housed with 3 blue death beetles that clean up after him, and it's pretty cool to watch when you come in at night and the beetles and the gecko are out and chilling.
Awesome.
Yeah. Old Biodude stuff, and he's striped, so I guess the striped is something genetic there. It's not necessarily on every gecko, every pictus gecko. Little crazy.
Yeah, little geckos. It's all good.
Yeah, nothing too bad. Definitely not unhandleable. Used to dealing with the cresties, so yeah. I love their eyes.
They also showed me quite a few other really cool species, mostly of invertebrates, and I just want to say thank you so much everybody there for giving me their time. And if any of you listening or watching are traveling through the New Mexico area or specifically the Albuquerque area, I highly recommend you go check out Predator and Prey Exotic Reptile Shop. Great people, great animals, bunch of really good product. They're very knowledgeable. Highly, highly recommend.